I wrote this speech for my class. When I wrote it, I was like a roaring lion, and now I come here to you guys like a pussycat. So bear with me, please. If anybody has any tissue, it's kind of hard for me, but I'm gonna read this to you. And I had you all in my mind when I read it. My face is making funny positions. O come, all ye faithful, joyful and triumphant. O come ye, O come ye. Beautiful hymns can be heard everywhere at this time of year. Regardless of a person's faith, you cannot deny that these are words of hope and faith. The echoes of people through the ages can be heard repeating the words of angels. Glory to God in the highest, peace on earth, goodwill to men. It is such words that I echo to you, my nursing family. All glory to God, wishes of peace to you, and goodwill to all. Page 1. I speak of faith because that is what we should offer to our fellow man. Those that will be in our care will be putting complete confidence in us. I never knew I had so many mocos. People will be putting their hopes in our abilities. We should surpass the expectations of each person we come in contact with. It is the most fitting time to be receiving our nursing titles. It is an honor to serve our fellow man. For some of us, this is only the beginning of our medical journey. For others of us, we'll begin using our skills in nursing service. Besides all the skills and talents we have attained in this nursing program from our guides, Mrs. G and Mrs. Rivera, empathy is no doubt a feeling we all must have in common to work in any medical field. We were taught that physical needs must be met in a safe and secure environment while showing love and belonging to all we come in contact with. Every person deserves to have a feeling of self-worth and self-actualization. All of this summed up would sound something like this. We're to love our neighbors as ourselves. I would like to share a little story about myself. Before arriving to orientation for this nursing program, I cried most of the way on the drive to class. I don't know what's happening. The older you get, the more sensitive you get to things. I hadn't been to school since 1992. I arrived early that day, so I flicked on my social media, and out popped this memory from the year before. It was some lady that was speaking at a seminar about something called grit. How fitting. What is grit? Grit is passion and perseverance for long-term goals. Grit is having stamina. Grit is sticking with the future, day in and day out. In short, this lady was telling me to grow some cojones, but of course, in educational terms. Page 5. Well, before Miss Melissa Dixon started orientation that day, I wrote a post on the top of the grit video. It went something like this: crying all the way to class, wondering what am I doing? Wish me well. First day of class and I feel like I need a miracle. That was then. Now I stand before all of you, my class, with a big, glowing smile across my heart. We were blessed with the beautiful staff here, all the way from the principal to the custodian. We had two wonderful guides through our program, our teachers, Mrs. G and Mrs. Rivera. 6. Sorry, guys. Mrs. G is a very smart but humble lady. Here we go. In Spanish, there's a saying, parece que no quiebra ni un plato. Translated, Mrs. G. Translated, it means that she looks like she couldn't break a plate. Referring to her innocent look, of course. As I have the tendency to test everything out, as you know, all of you. On one occasion, I left the blood pressure cup on her too long, and I witnessed her hair literally stand up. The next day, Mrs. Rivera let me know that Mrs. G told her that I need to work on my skills. I often wonder what Mrs. G really told Mrs. Rivera. Because ever since, I've asked Mrs. G if I could take her blood pressure, and her response is always the same: not today. It's true. I'm not making it up. Page 7. Mrs. Rivera is a whole different story. You guys know. She let me know right away that she was originally from Texas. In case you haven't been to Texas, most of the road signs in Texas have a sticker on them that reads, "Don't mess with Texas." The cars on the bumper stickers too have the same sticker. Bumpers, I'm sorry. She was like the great boxing referee, Mills Lane. I'm fair, but I'm firm. She might have had a little more drama this year than most. Really, she's really a good person and a pleasure to be around. She would leave her home in LA to come teach us in Clovis for weeks and sometimes months. This is the true definition of what grit is. I take my hat off to these ladies. Our two teachers are very honorable and a pleasure to learn from. Page 8. There was also one other likable lady, to say the least. This lady hasn't the idea of her importance to me. This lady gave me a sense of belonging and let me know that I belonged here. Her stories of mission trips to Central and South America to help people of other countries with medical needs and purposes aroused a sense of adventure and danger in me. That is until I found out that it was without pay and it was volunteer. Wow, away from home, risking your life to help others and no pay, this lady is definitely a crazy Nobel Peace Prize nominee. Woo! I definitely belong in this program. Mrs. Chun Mi McMahon has an alphabet following her name, RN, CH, PN, and several other letters, and is definitely a key person to admire. At the introduction of this program, page 9, we were informed that this course would fly by really fast. To me, the term fly by was an understatement. There is a proverb that says, "As steel sharpens steel, so man sharpens man." I feel that the stories each of you shared, the words of encouragement you would give, your laughter, your smiles, even your tears have helped me along. I know that a simple hello, a good morning, and a see you tomorrow gave me hope and encouragement. The last one, page 10. Something as simple as your eye contact gave me a sense of self-worth. Because of all that has taken place in these past few months, I feel rehabilitated and ready to move forward into the future. Somehow, I feel that maybe I was your patient, or maybe even you were mine. Let us always remember, you guys, let us always remember the famous words, the famous last words of CNA Christine. You guys, come on, all of you, I know you know this. These words will be used by us for a long time now. The call light, open the privacy curtain, wash your hands, report and record. God bless you all.